What's going on, guys? It's me, Ruby Plays, and I am back. Give me one quick sec. There we go. Sorry about that. I was streaming earlier. Anyway, guys, I am back for another episode. It is almost time for the world tour, guys. I think we're only like an episode or two away from it. Now, last episode and like two prior to that, we've been going ham on building up this village. Now, I have actually built up more of it off camera. Still no interiors. I'm sorry about that. We got this building built up, and we finished this one with all the blocks that was missing, and it's coming along nice. Now, I did something in my stream today, and I figured I would show you guys real quick. If you noticed, this one has two sets of stairs, one going up and one going down. Down here, I made a little bit of a storage room, and I really love the way this turned out. For such a tight space, I didn't really know too much of what to do. So that was like my best guess, and I just love how it came out. It's simple, it's nice, and it's clean. I built this one up on stream. I had a friend who was saying he has hard times with diagonals, so I real quick built this up. There's literally nothing to it. It's just, this is it. So yeah. But I mean, nonetheless, it came out really good. I'll fix that later. But today I don't want to work over here. Alright, I've been in a creative test world, going hard on trying to figure out a design for the town hall. And I found one that I really like. It took me about 8 hours to build it in just a creative world. And this shape is way too small. It's about 3 times that size. But anyways, I'll meet you guys to where we're going to work today. And we're here, a whole 20-second walk. Today, guys, I want to actually work on the industrial district just a little bit more. Sadly, we're updating this world after the world tour, which, if my memory serves right, it's next episode, guys. I'm pretty sure this is episode 24, recorded, but only 23 on YouTube. But nonetheless, world tour is most likely the next episode. So I want to build up a cactus farm. Honestly, right in here, it's going to be pretty big for the design that I have. And what's going to work out well is the fact that this thing will also be running. As you can see, we've been getting a decent amount of resources. Actually, we'll put the bones in here for now. But I mean, it's not enough to what I need, but it's getting there. The gunpowder is honestly probably more than what I need, but bone-wise, I need plenty more. But I'm going to real quick gather up some materials, get a layout of this going, and I'll bring you guys back here in a sec. Okay, guys, so we're going to build it right about here. It's going to be kind of big, so what it needs to be is technically about 10 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, in that case, hold on. Let's do it like that and then get rid of this one. And then we want to come back. I'm thinking, so we'll do 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So like here, maybe. Now you're probably wondering what it is that I plan on building. And to put it simple, I'm making a cactus farm. Speaking of which, while we're waiting, we're gonna actually grow up some of these cactus. As of right now, I don't really have much. I wish bone meal worked on them, but I don't think they do. I might try a little bit later. So pretty much what we're going to do is something along these lines. So we're going to bring it to about here, like so, and just like so. Now, I brought a bucket of water just to make sure that the flow is right. I need to be... Okay, so my math was off by 1. Actually, it was off by 2. I mean, like I said, this area isn't meant to be pretty, so I don't mind the builds not being perfectly symmetrical. Okay, so that means the line of hoppers will be right about here. Let us actually grab them. And the midpoint seems to be here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Okay, so yeah, the midpoint's right about there. So what we'll do is we'll just put a barrel here for now and break all these. Break all these. And grab some hoppers. Like so. Alright, so I need more hoppers. That's perfectly fine. They're not too expensive right now. I brought 4 chests. I only need 3 more. So I'll be right back. I'm going to real quick get this in. Okay, so I actually put in the little platforms as well. And what we're going to do now is put a piece of sand on top of each one. And what this is for is, this is the only block that it can sit on. So, and then we're going to go too high with cobble. Now you're probably thinking why, and you'll see why very shortly. I gotta get more, but first let me go to sleep because I decided to bring you guys back right when it was about to be nighttime. And for those of you wondering why it says a local game host, it was because I use a camera account. Some of you may have noticed it said before, like Sapphire Gaming left or Sapphire Gaming joined. I use that for a camera account. That's actually my girlfriend's account. So whenever you guys see that, 9 out of 10 times, I put on my camera account. So the reason why we're doing this is when cactus grow, they pop off if there is a block adjacent to them. I don't really know what makes them do it, but they do it. Now, to make this as efficient as I can, we're just going in between each of the cobble and making sure it's connected. So now, technically here, the farm is done. This is as complicated as it gets. Now, this is when most people would be like, all right, well, do I want another floor? As of right now, I don't want another floor. I'm content with just the one. At the start, I was wondering, I'm like, do I want 2? Do I want 1? And I started thinking about it, I'm like, honestly, I'm only doing this just because I can. I wanted to take a break from the village building. I don't like to get burnt out on projects, so I just wanted something nice and simple to do. And yeah. Cactus farm just happened to be that farm. Now, with the cactus farm though, what's great about them is light level doesn't matter. Nothing can spawn on top of them, obviously, and they don't need the light to actually grow. But I want to try a different concept for once. I actually want to leave the roof opened. I've never really done this with builds because I thought it was always stupid, but I kind of want to try it. So what I'm going to do is just build up only to a certain part at that. And then maybe up to here. So that means the cactus, we'll probably have to go maybe like so. Ooh, let me grab a couple more. Like, if I really wanted to, I could easily close this off, but I kind of don't want to. I kind of want to just give this design a try. I mean, granted, if it fails, it fails, so. So we gotta break this, break that, break that, break that one, and break that one. And then what I'm going to do is, I want to grab, do I have any more stone? I don't have any more stone. All right, we'll use smooth stone. It's rare I use this in builds. So what I'll do is just make a bunch of slabs. And pretty much the purpose of this is I want to go like that, have this opened, but then have slabs on the top of these just to kind of keep it so none of the cactus can actually flow out. Nice and simple. There we go. Okay. And then for the rest of this, I am going to do this. And this is so no cactus can actually make its way out of here. Okay, I actually really like the idea of this. Like, an opened farm concept seems kind of cool. I'm actually gonna try something. I feel like the people in the comment section are gonna be like, Ruby, you dumbass, you should have known that. But I'm gonna try and see if we can actually bone meal cactus. Of course there would be a witch. Why wouldn't there be? I'm not gonna waste all of it, but also let us get rid of this witch. Wow. Got like absolutely nothing out of that. Okay, so can we bone meal cactus? Oh, we cannot. Okay. I'm gonna try and let this grow for a little bit, and then I'll come back to you guys. And we'll, like, you know, put them where they belong. It's gonna be kind of cool. It's been so long since I've done this. So we need a total of 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 bits of cactus. So that should actually give us about roughly about half a stack an hour. But honestly, I'm not going to be using cactus like that. I just need a few bits of it, to be honest. Anyways, I'll be back to you guys in a little bit. Okay, so it hasn't been too long, maybe about 20 minutes. I've been playing Rust in the meantime with this world just AFKing over there. We got this many cactus. We're only 4 short. That's not too bad. That's probably about another 10 minutes worth of AFK. Now, I actually have been thinking, depending on the rate per hour, we may add another layer. Now, I don't want to say it's definitely going to happen, but there's a chance it'll happen. Because like I said, I don't really need a crap ton of cactus. It's more of just because I can. So, I know this thing has actually been putting out some work, which I am happy with. I would like to try and catch one on camera. But I mean, honestly, you guys don't really need to see the rest of this video. I mean, in reality, technically the video's done. Like, we did our project. I didn't even need all this. Honestly, I only grabbed all that just in case I wanted to, like, texturize this, which I'm not really too fussed about because I know this is weird because it's an unfinished build, technically. I really like the way it came out. So the dragon fight, this is like where I'm going to do a little bit of a heads up. So for the dragon fight, it was originally going to be episode 25, but since they announced Optifine that can now run shaders, for 25, I want to do a world tour of this world. It won't be a very long video. It'll probably be about like 10 minutes because honestly, we don't have a lot in this world. I'm not going to show off the world spawn because I haven't done anything with it yet. That is coming very soon, I hope, if all goes well. But honestly, I just want to show off the world in shaders. I got to look at it earlier and I love it. This world looks so good in shaders. I'm just waiting until they get rid of that weird red effect when you have shaders on enchanted gear. It's a little weird. I'm hoping that by the time the world tour comes up, that'll be gone. But honestly, for a world that hasn't had actually any big projects, I'm really happy with the way this is turning out. I'm thinking soon in the future I want to start expanding this area more. We kind of took a break from it. We only built up a few little things here and there. After this sugarcane farm is officially broken, we're just gonna make a tiny little one. But what I want to do real quick is, oh, I don't actually have room for it. I was gonna empty out the chests and let it run alongside this. Since this will technically run whenever the chunks are loaded. I really want to see one load. Alright, so I'll come back to you guys right before one pops. Okay, I gave up. It's only been like 10 minutes. I actually decided I wanted to change up what I was going to do. There's one more thing that I do want to do. And that is get rid of all this stuff. Grab that back. Grab that back. We don't need any of this except for that stuff. Now, what I want to do is actually make a bunch of composters. Maybe... I totally just made the wrong thing. Honestly, I don't even need this many, but it's fine. So what I wanted to do is actually check. No. Okay. So what I want to do is come in here and I kind of want to turn this into a bit of a compost farm, quote unquote bone meal farm. I mean, honestly, why not? Let's see, we gotta go down by one more. So that means it'll have to be like so. Like so. And we made exactly enough. I didn't actually need all of this. And this should actually produce a decent amount of bone meal. So pretty much what it's going to do is just eventually run all these empty. And then once that happens, I'm going to empty the other chests. Any luck? Nope, not yet. And then I'm going to empty the other chests, and we're just going to let this run probably all night and just make a crap ton of bone meal. It's something that we do desperately need. What I want to do now, let's not take all of this right away. Since the dragon fight's coming up fairly soon, probably right after the world tour, it probably would be smart to actually start crafting up fireworks. So when we kill the dragon, we can go hunting for elytra and stuff like that. So we can do stuff like this. And we'll just throw all the rockets in here. So we'll just make up, let's see, this should be a good amount. Maybe we'll do some flight duration 2s. So like that. Let's go grab some more gunpowder. Since we have time while we're waiting anyway. You gotta figure that was just from 5 hours of AFKing. And I plan on letting this run a lot longer. I'm actually thinking about adding more chests to the bottom of it, but not yet. And there we go. Let's get some flight duration 3s in there. Just because, I mean, why not? There we go. Let's put them in there. Turn all this paper. I mean, honestly, fireworks are going to be a huge bonus in this, so we're getting a head start. Eventually, I actually have to make my way to a desert and start getting sand, because TNT is another thing that I would like to get my hands on. Why aren't you growing? Let's see how this is doing. Yeah, see, it's coming along. We almost have a whole stack. Alright, come on. I really want to, like, catch it on camera, the first harvest. Oh well, I'm just gonna go back to AFKing and hope that we get lucky. Alright guys, so we missed it. It did harvest. We got 3 more. 1 more to go. Pretty much the moment after I was done recording, it harvested. Timing was pretty bad, I guess. Let me guess, you gonna harvest again, buddy? Oh, you guys saw it? You guys saw it? Oh my god, it harvested. Where did it go? Oh, see, that's the only downside with this, is that this farm does have loss. It can, in fact, when harvesting, land on itself. That's why we minimize how much glass is here. Like, technically speaking, these middle ones aren't really necessary, so I'm actually going to break them. But yeah, they don't really need to be here. The more glass you have, the less efficient this is, in my opinion, because now it's like, ooh, wait, hold on a minute. Oh yeah. That don't need to be there. That don't need to be there. Can I make it? Can I make it? I made it. That don't need to be there. That don't. Ooh, see, you guys just saw it firsthand. We lost an item. Ooh, dang. And that's why you don't need all this glass. Okay. Now, I'm just trying to get at least 1 more so I can end the video and say, hey, we have the full thing. I want to come down here, see how much. Oh wow, look how quickly that's going. So what we're gonna do is actually put all of it in here. Well, at least as much of it as we can. And then we're just gonna dump the rest in there. Kind of like that. All right. Anyway, guys, I think this is where I'm going to end the episode. I just accept the fact that I'm not really. Really. Alright, ready? Ready, guys? Here we go, Boom, ooh, boom. And now, of course, we gotta get our screeny. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little episode away from our building. Next episode, guys, get ready. I'm hoping it's the world tour. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.